So Ridhima, I will open with I will greet the agent partner, yeah.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Alright. Halo, selamat siang semua teman-teman. Terima kasih sudah hadir di webinar kali ini. Karena satu dan lain hal, saya menggantikan Jazi untuk webinar siang hari ini. Buat teman-teman, di sini sudah ada partner kita, Ridhima. Hai Ridhima.
Hello, everyone.
So
How are you?
you based in London, right? Or Dubai?
I'm based in
Currently.
Dubai.
Currently, you are in Dubai, right? Okay.
Currently, I'm in Dubai. That's right.
So everyone, here's Ridhima. So Ridhima will introduce us about the program for University of West Scotland, London campus. So Ridhima, it's your
Lovely.
time.
Thank you so much, Febri. Thank you for the introduction. And thank you to
No
Yes
worries.
Education for organizing this webinar, and especially to Jazzy. Thank you so much. So, welcome everyone to the University of the West of Scotland's London campus. I will tell you about the London campus, the courses, the tuition fees, the entry requirements. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the chat box. And of course, at the end of the webinar, we will also have some time for questions and answers. Okay, so I'll just introduce my company first. I am a part of the education group, and the education group has an exclusive contract with the university's London campus. So 100% of the students who go to the London campus, they go through us. So even if any student applies directly to the London campus, the application will come back to my team. So, as the name suggests, the University of the West of Scotland has 4 campuses in Scotland, and we also have one campus in London. The main campus is a campus just outside of Glasgow, and it's in a place called Paisley. And over there, we have approximately 10,000 students. And the second biggest campus is the Lanarkshire campus, and Lanarkshire has all the medical courses because that's the campus with the medical facilities. The London campus was established in 2015, and we moved into the building that I'm going to show you now in 2020, just before COVID. And I'll just show you a little tour of the building. We are in the center of the world, in the heart of the business, where ideas inspire innovation, where history is made. And history is made here. We are in London. We are in the beautiful city of London. So you can see that we are located in historic Docklands area. And our campus is just opposite the DLR station. DLR station is basically the metro station of of London, and it's just 1 minute away from there. And we are located in the import and the export building on the 7th floor. Welcome. You can see that it's a very beautiful, modern looking campus. And we have all modern facilities, libraries, open spaces for students to study, and very beautiful views across the London skyline. And here to support them throughout their journey. So remember that because we only moved into this building in 2020, it's still a very new campus, modern campus, and it's got all the latest IT labs. In fact, our IT labs were renovated last year in 2025 December. So the IT labs are also brand new. Rich, flexible breakouts and study spaces encourage interaction and collaboration. So, and also outside there's a lake, and students can find a lot of outdoor study spaces. We are also based in a building which is called the Republic Building, and this is an education hub building. That means all the other floors also have education related services. So we have 2 other universities in the same building. Yeah, I would like to know from you, what did you think of the campus itself? Any comments? Anything you want to just put in the chat box? Did you like the campus? What did you think about it?
Yeah, it's very strategic, Ridhima. Location is very strategic.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you for saying that, Febri. I just want to tell everyone that the location is excellent and we are very proud of the location and the building itself. You know that London is divided into zones and we are in zone 2. So absolute central London is zone 1 and we are in zone 2 and zone 2 is absolute central London. So we are in the east part of London but in zone 2. And you can see that we are also very close to Canary Wharf, which basically has the headquarters of all the multinational banks and companies. And and this gives students an opportunity to network, attend industry events, and find part-time jobs in Canary Wharf. So actually, we have one of the USPs of the campus is definitely the location of the metro just opposite the campus and the building itself, right? So um, do keep that in mind. I'll tell you about the courses and the intakes now. So we have 3 intakes in the year. We just closed the May intake and now we are recruiting for the September intake. We also, of course, have the January intake. I'll show you the courses now. So at the undergraduate level, we only have 4 courses. We have International Business and Collaborative Health and Social Care, which is priced at £16,275. And after a 20% scholarship, students will get it at £13,000. Remember that this is a 3-year program and students will have to pay 13,000 for a locked period of 3 years. So it's 13,000 per year for 3 years. Okay. The IT courses, all the IT courses at the university are priced at £18,900. And after scholarship, again the 20% scholarship, students will get it at £15,000. Right? Any questions about the bachelor's courses? Anything you would like to ask me? Please do keep in mind that the scholarship is automatic and it will be included in the offer letter that the students get. Now I'll show you 3 slides of the master's courses. Actually, our university is more specialized in the master's programs. And this is what I call the mixed bag slide. In this, we have the Master of Public Administration, Education Studies, Project Management, Accounting and Finance, and Finance with Data Analytics. And all of these courses are priced at, again, 13,000 after scholarship. Please do keep in mind that these courses are for 1 year. Satu tahun, only 1 year. Okay. And the cybersecurity course is the specialized IT course that we have, and that is again for 15,000. For this course, students must have a background in IT. I'll show you the IT with pathway courses, and something very interesting about the courses that you can see on the screen now is that students do not need a background in IT to be able to apply for masters in IT with these pathways. I'll give you an example. I had a student from Indonesia who used to work for a mining company, and he worked as a mechanical engineer. But he realized that there was a lot of data which was coming out from the mines, and he was never able to, nobody from the company was using that data or analyzing that data to improve efficiency or production or anything like that. So he has gone to gone to UWS to study IT with data analytics, and he's going to come back to join the mine as a data analyst. So I just wanted to give you an example of students who do not come from an IT background but want to re-enter the workforce in IT because you know that IT is the way forward. So this is a great opportunity for them to do their masters and come back into the field of IT. Okay, so they can choose any of these pathway programs, IT with project management, data analytics, cloud computing, or fintech. And all of these courses, again, after scholarship, are priced at £15,000. This is the last slide of the courses that we have. These are the MBA programs. So we have an MBA with digital marketing, banking finance, leadership, and logistics and supply chain management. All of these courses are priced at £16,275, and students will get a flat £2,000 scholarship, and the tuition fee will come down to £14,275. Okay. If you have any questions about the courses, please keep asking in the chat box. But I do want to know from you, and February, maybe you can also help me with this, that I'm sure that Yes Education recruits for many of these universities that you can see on my screen, right? Yeah. Can you give me an example of the tuition fee of one of the universities?
I
Approximately.
think, yeah, here's Robert Gordon,
Mm-hmm.
Sunderland. I think Sunderland.
Yes.
I think bit
Do you think their tuition
uh,
fees are higher than us or lower than us?
slightly higher than you.
Yes, that's right. So this is what I wanted to point out with this slide, that we are very proud of the university, the ranking that we have. We come in 159 in the Young University ranking, and also in the Times Higher Education, we come in 601 to 800 according to the latest rankings. And when we compare ourselves to other universities who are considered as our competitors, our tuition fees are lower than them, but the ranking is higher. So it's a great option for the university, because not only do we have competitive tuition fees, but we also have a very, very good academic track record. And students have given us more than a 90% satisfaction rating. And this is something that we are very proud of at the university. So not only are the tuition fees competitive, but the academic quality is very high. I'll tell you about the payment options now. So for getting the CAS, students have to pay 50%, 50 percent advanced tuition fees, deposit amount, to be able to sit the CAS interview and get the CAS. In case they don't get the CAS, then the full amount is refunded. Okay. All of these payments are done directly to the university. We, as the education group, do not charge anything to them. I'll show you the requirements now. So, for Indonesia, students for the undergrad program, they need A level or IB, or they need to get more than 75% in their final year school exams. If they have done their D2 or their D3, then they can also join directly into year 2 or year 3 of the program. Yeah. And for the bachelor's program, they just need to finish their bachelor's. I mean, for the master's program, they need to finish their bachelor's. That's all. Okay. This is for Philippines. So students need an associate degree or qualification after completing the high school diploma. And if their bachelor's degree has been awarded after 2012, then they can also apply for year 3. For the postgraduate, they just need a bachelor's degree. This is for Thailand. They need Matayom 6 with a GPA of 2.5. And for postgrad, they need bachelor's degree with GPA of 2.5 and above. Okay. And last one, I'm not sure if there's anyone from Vietnam here, but Jazzy did tell me to include this slide. So for Vietnamese students, they need to complete their foundation program if they have graduated from the Vietnam board. However, if they come from A level or IB, then they can directly apply. They don't need the foundation program. And for masters, they need a bachelor's degree with a GPA of 7 out of 10. Okay, so no, UG degree will go through direct application. We do not need to go through UCAS. Okay, that's a great question. Thank you for asking. Any other questions about the entry requirements or the courses? Anything you want to ask?
Ridhima, is there any age limitation for undergraduate,
No.
minimum or maximum?
No. So minimum, yes, there is a age limit of minimum. They need to be 18 at the time that they
18.
reach the university, because we don't have the pastoral care that below 18 requires. So they need to be 18 years old. But the advantage, February, is that because we have 3 intakes, if students do not turn 18 by September, we can get them into the January intake or then into the May intake. So they don't
Uh-huh.
have to wait one full year. We can wait for their birthday and apply accordingly.
Okay.
And there is no maximum age limit. Even for masters, students of any age can apply. In fact, the UK welcomes mature students, students with work experience, they welcome them. Okay. So as far as the English language requirement is concerned, if students have done their A level or IB, they do not need IELTS, but we do accept IELTS academic, and the band score required is 6 with no subtest less than 5.5. Okay. We also accept TOEFL IBT, but not the home version. We accept the Cambridge suite of exams, Oxford suite of exams, and of course PTE academic. We also have an internal English language test. If students do not want to spend money, or they don't want to do a face-to-face interview like in the IELTS exam, then we can sign them up for the English language test, where students can do this test online on Zoom, and the results come. It takes a little bit of time, but it comes within 2 to 3 weeks. And this is done every Monday from 9 a.m. UK time, right? And this is absolutely free. So if you have any students who would like to, who do not meet the entry requirements for English or have not taken an English language test, then this is a great option for them. Okay, any questions about the English language requirements or anything else? No?
Ridhima, for the internal test, in English internal, is it students can have to do in the agent office or can be done in the home?
No, they can do it from home.
Okay.
They can do it from home. It is a heavily monitored test, to be honest, February, because they have to join on Zoom, and they also have to sign into something called Synap, which basically shows whether they have used all the security measures. And the test is proctored by a university administrator. So that they can't have any other window open and things like that. It's a heavily secure test, but they can do it from their own home. Okay. I think people who join the webinar already know this, but I will tell you. This is, I think, one of the biggest advantages of UK, that students only need to show 1 month bank statement, 1 month bank statement, 28 days, and the bank statement should be of £13,761 plus the remaining deposit amount. Okay. And that's it. They don't need to show anything else, only for 1 month. And this system is much better than Australia, where we know that they need about 3 to 6 months bank account statements. In the UK, we only need 28 days. And remember, this is just show money. uh, Students don't actually have to spend this money, they just have to show that they have it in their bank account. As far as work opportunities are concerned, students can work up to 20 hours a week and 40 hours during term time, during holiday time, excuse me. And after they finish their graduation, they can apply for a 18 months work visa, of which they don't need a sponsor. So they can stay in the UK for 18 months after they finish their graduation. And this is also a huge advantage of the UK system of education, and it's quite different from what the other countries offer. We don't have accommodation on campus, but we do have a tie-up with other accommodation providers. And if students need help with finding accommodation, we will help them. No problem. We also get them in touch with other Indonesians who are studying at the university, and they can help each other to look for accommodation. Let me talk about the student services now. I know that all universities have these services. Okay, all universities will give their students academic skill support, career services, counseling, well-being. But our career support services is something that I'm very proud of, because we organize LinkedIn, how to improve your LinkedIn profile, how to write your CV according to the UK job market, which websites to go to look for part-time jobs. We also organize like employability and skills fairs, invite alumni to help the current students, and all of these services are available for students for up to 5 years after they finish their graduation. Yeah. Something else that we are very, very proud of is the Students' Union. We have an award-winning Students' Union, and along with the Students' Union, we also have something called the TEG Club. Now, the TEG Club is by my company, the company that I work for, and last year, the TEG Club organized 72 free events. And these free events range from taking the students to river cruises around London, giving them an opportunity to experience the UK culture and life. There are parties, summer parties, there's well-being workshops like yoga, Zumba. You will see that there's a puppy yoga session as well. They take them, to do different things that they might not have done before, like skating, paintballing, laser tag. Of course, they also organize sports events, football, cricket, badminton. And here you can see that they've taken them for a visit to an amusement park in the UK. It's called Thorpe Park. So basically, it's a great opportunity for students to get to know each other and make friends from across the world. Because we know that they are not only going to London to study for 1 year, but also to get an international experience. So that's why the Tech Club is very important. And everyone who graduates from UWS definitely compliments the Tech Club, because it's like an invaluable experience that they've had. Okay. So why London? London is ranked as the best student city by the QS World University Rankings, like many times in a row, actually. It has a very rich history and culture. And of course, as a Harry Potter fan, I had to put this in. And football also, football, Harry Potter, all of these very popular there. The best thing is that all the food there is halal food certified, and the certificate of the certificate is presented in all restaurants outside. So you can check whether it's halal certified before eating there. Of course, wearing the hijab is absolutely normal. It's quite a tolerant city. And we also have a multi-faith prayer room, which is on campus, so students can practice their faith. I wanted to show you, this is a student testimonial by a student called Dora. She is from Vietnam, actually. And she says that on a monthly basis, this is what she spent in London. So she paid £550, and she shared her flat with another girl. She spent about 200 to 250 pounds on groceries, another 10 pounds on the phone, and travel along with the student Oyster card was for 180 pounds. And of course, the social life depends on every student, so she's not included that. But what she is saying is that within £1,000 a month, students can easily survive in the UK. So according to Indonesian rupiah conversion rate of 22,200, this is how much they will spend per month approximately. Okay. For Indonesian students, there is an organization called PPA, and that organizes a lot of events, cultural events for Indonesians. They have Indonesian food that they serve over there as well. So, in case Indonesians miss home, they can definitely go to PPA and become members, and they can attend their events. I'll just show you a couple of videos. This is, or photos rather. These are some photos and videos of our students.
I'm studying an MBA with digital marketing at UWS in London. I'm from Indonesia. I was working slash intern in law office in Indonesia. It was a hectic and busy job actually because I need to handle almost everything in the office. At that point, I think that if I throw myself in this routine and pattern, I will never achieve my dream to move abroad or even studying abroad. So that's was the turning point of me to decide to quit my job and start to focusing to achieving.
Yeah, so these are basically some of the videos and photos of students from Indonesia who are already there at the university. I'll tell you about the application process now. So if you have students who are interested, you can send me their documents. Or no, you will send not me. Yes, education team, the documents. Sorry. And the team, Febri, Jazzy, and the other colleagues at Yes Education will forward me the documents, and then I will help set up the academic interview. The academic interview is very, very simple. These are the kind of questions that we ask, and it's basically to check the credibility of the student and their English language levels, so that later, when they are interviewed for CAS or even possibility of UKVI, then they can be they can answer the questions easily. So that's the whole idea of asking for the credibility interview at the academic credibility interview. These are the documents that we require. Nothing extraordinary. Apart from this, we also need something called a personal statement. And February, I've sent the personal statement guide, I think, on the Yes Education group. But if you want, I can send it again.
Sure. I can forward to the agent partners as well.
Yes, please. I'll send it to you right after this
Thank you.
webinar. And these are the dates. So the last date to upload the applications is the 8th of July. And the last date to issue the unconditional offers for the September intake is the 13th of July. Right? The course actually begins on the 7th of September. That's all from me. If you have any questions, I'll be very happy to answer them.
All right. Redima, may I know how long is the turnaround application from the applications to the offer to students
Okay.
until they get the offer?
That's a great question, Febri. Once we have all the documents, right? And I help you upload the documents on the system, the offer usually comes within 48 to 72 hours. So within 2 or 3 days, the offer will be there. Usually, we can also get it the next day. Sometimes it also comes the next day.
Okay. So by the time you assess the applications, is it any specific document that you need to assess? Like the students have to have the IELTS. The students have to do the personal statement or something like that.
Yes. So I'll just show you from these documents. From these documents,
Hmm.
to get an unconditional offer, we need all these documents plus the personal statement. But we can submit their application without the English language test and without the letters of recommendation. Okay, so if they have their passport, their CV, their education certificates, which should be translated in English, and their personal statement, with these four documents, we can put in the application. Is that okay? Any other questions from the partners? Anything you would like to ask?
Redeemer, for your MBA program, is it compulsory to students have the certain years for working experience?
No, work experience is not required. It is preferred, but it is not mandatory.
Okay. So is it possible for students for after graduate from bachelor, right?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
So I assume that your MBA eligible for students from different background for
Yes,
the degree, right? Yeah.
that's
All
right.
right.
That's right.
Mm.
I just, the thing is that in the UK, they actually are very flexible. So they allow for students to change in their master's degree. The only thing that they want to look at is what do you want to do with this education in the future. So your future plans need like a very strong connection. Yeah. And if students are confused about that, you can make me talk to them. I can easily guide them. Even in the academic interview, I can guide them.
Okay.
And please remember that the academic interview is a very easy interview. It's nothing difficult. It's just questions that we ask, which students have already answered in their personal statement. So it's nothing to be scared of. It's just a check for the student's credibility. That's all.
All right. No. Redima, I got a questions direct to me. My student is already doing MBA in another country,
Mhm.
Australia, and then he wants to switch to London. Is it eligible for students to do the credit transfer to the second year of MBA? No,
No, he cannot do a credit transfer because please remember that in London, the MBA is only for 1 year,
1 year.
right? So he will just have to do the MBA again.
Okay. All right.
Any
Guys,
other
is there any questions for Redeemer or for UWS London campus? Or if you want to talk about the London city, you can talk to Redeemer as well. To live in London, how is life in London? Is it easy to get a part-time job here there? Because
Yes,
we know that
Febri,
London is very hectic with the international students.
definitely. You are absolutely right. However, I did find out, and part-time jobs are available. They may not be jobs which are related to your course of study, but you do get part-time jobs in restaurants, cafes, retail shops. Usually there's like a part-time job opportunity, like a flyer outside the restaurant itself, and you can just walk in and apply. Many people I know, especially from South Asia or Southeast Asia,
Mm.
they go to, like, say, restaurants which serve Southeast Asian food so that they can also get food from home.
Yeah. Ridhima, I got an interesting question.
Do
Uh, nowadays, what about the visa regulation from Southeast Asia to the UK?
I'll tell you, at the moment, Southeast Asia is one of the easiest places to get a UK visa. And the reason for that is that countries like Indonesia are on something called the differentiated list. That means that they are in the category one of UK VI. So the
Hmm.
number of refusals is zero. In fact, you can ask
Hmm.
Jazzy. Jazzy was telling me that in the last how many ever years she has worked with the UK market, she has never seen a visa refusal for the UK. Correct, Febri?
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct. Sure.
So it's
But
super
I think
easy.
some of the concern from the Asian partners is how long the waiting list. You you understand, but
Yeah, I do
from the
understand your
students,
question.
yeah, from the
Usually,
application submitted
yeah,
until they get the visa
correct.
approval,
So usually the visa comes within 2 to 3 weeks,
right?
right? In other countries, I know that there is a longer wait period, but in Indonesia, I have not seen any bottlenecks. Um, it usually comes quite seamlessly within 2 to 3 weeks. Students need to go and they need to do their biometric after they have got their visa.
Sure.
They submit their visa. The biometric comes, and they just need to go do their biometric and they get their visa. It's a pretty straightforward process. The visa application fee is £558, which is also much lower than Australia.
Correct. And also, please bear in mind that if we can say that the application is 2 or 3 weeks and then success rate is 0%, success rate is
100%.
very 100%. I mean, the current is it's counted since your document is very complete, right?
Yes.
All right.
And the documentation also, February, is a very simple process for Indonesia. Um, it's not difficult at all.
Yeah, yeah. I think some of the country in Southeast Asia also got easy, like Malaysia, Vietnam, right?
Yes, absolutely. The only
Yeah,
problem with Vietnam that I have faced in the past is that for the bachelor's program, students need the
mm,
foundation year if they don't come from A level or IB. But for master's program, there's no problem. We can just easily do the application
yep,
for
yep.
master's.
Okay.
Any
Any
other
other question,
question?
guys? Any other question? Kalau ada pertanyaan, masih boleh ditanyakan lagi, teman-teman. All right, Redima, I think that's all. We can conclude for the sessions today.
Thank you so much,
No
Febri.
worries.
Terima
Yep.
kasih for organizing the webinar. And to all of you who have attended, please do work closely with Yes Education to send us applications. I promise you that the whole system, the whole process of applications is very efficient with my team, and you will get offers very quickly. Definitely the USP of London, studying in one of the biggest cities in the world, we need to sell London as a study destination a little bit, I think. Because
Mm,
I know that I have visited Indonesia with Yes Education a couple of times, and I know that everyone in Indonesia knows about Australia, but they don't know enough about the UK. So the 1 month bank account statement, the work opportunities, everything, all of these are huge advantages that the UK has to offer as compared to other countries. So if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer through Yes Education, of course. And please do send your applications through them. After this call is over, I will send the PPT, the slide deck, and I will also send the personal statement guide.
And then if you want to talk directly with Redima, just send us a message or Jazzy message, and then I will contact you with Redima, correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
And I want to remind you all that every application or queries or student case about the UK, you can contact me or contact Jazzy as well on your group chat. So, everyone, thank you for today's session and have a nice day. Have a nice day, Ridima. Thank you.
Thank you. Terima kasih. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you all.